Okay, welcome to the Byakuya raid. So what I did earlier is recorded myself going through the ultra hard version of the Byakuya epic raid, and I wanted to give you guys just a rundown of how to actually get through this and the different mechanics to work around. A lot of people are having trouble with the traps. I don't even have the pet. This is petless. It is super easy. So I believe there is something I can set here. Nope. Okay, we're just going to go into it. So first off, we're going to start with the 4 points. You can see the ground. If I just cut back here, you can see the square glow. This is very important to keep an eye on. Right there, you are going to be avoiding this bottom left square. Just stay in the 4 and keep attacking, but when you need to dodge, do not dodge into this square. You're not only going to set that off, you're going to set off the adjacent tiles near it, which one of them is going to be the other one people needed to dodge to, and you're going to give everyone a fire debuff, which is going to make them lose all their health. Almost all the time, someone always steps in it. Very important to miss. Now here's a little fun thing for you. This one, nad string. Just keep nad swinging as the orbs spin around. And near the very last bit of it, just keep nad swinging. I've noticed if I do any strong attacks, it seems to hit me on the red patches. So just do nad, just slap away. And then when this purple pops up, you just need to dodge out so you don't get hit. Alright, now comes the third bit. Just dodge out to avoid the purple, dodge back in straight away, and it'll push you back. As long as you avoid the furthermost corners, you'll be fine. You know, so if you're going to dodge in from the plus area. So up, down, left, right, directly. Dodge out and dodge in on that phase from there. And you won't even have the chance of getting knocked into the corners. So we're going to have a repeat. This time it's the top left square. Someone's already stood in it and set it off. A lot of the time, I'll just wait to dodge until the last second, so someone sets it off, then I dodge in there. Here is the nad string. We just stand here. And dash out. Keep going. Now we dash out of the purple, dash back in straight away to avoid getting knocked back. Boom. And this is just going to repeat and repeat until you guys get there. The main thing is to just avoid that trap on the very first attack of that first phase. It screws so many people over. Running Senkaizens is pointless. Phase 2. The outermost area is going to become potent. Do not stand in there. He's going to shoot out 3 square beams. 1, 2, 3, and then a purple. Just dodge out in a diagonal direction away from Byakuya in the center if you're doing a nad string. Because if you do it in the plus direction, you're going to find that you might get close to setting off the traps on the edge. Aim for that little added diagonal spot, and you've just got a little bit of extra wiggle room to work around. Second part. This is another push out. You can see we've got the purple disc in the center. Dodge out to the corners, again, diagonally. We're going to have red pop out in a plus. There's no traps at this point, so you are safe to come out here, dash, and then dash back in. Now this third part, keep an eye out. What we're going to do is you can see the white dashes across the screen. These are going to appear purple and red in a grid pattern, but they're going to change. So every time there's a flash, you'll dodge down or right, down or right. So here you can see the red was popping up. I've dashed right. And down, flash, right, flash, wait, and then you can dash back in after the circle's done. And that flash is a nice indicator of the first attack's gone off, and the second attack is just about to happen. And it's a really good, like, but indicator. And as you move, you're moving in a checkered pattern towards the outer edge of the arena to avoid the big purple circle in the center. So, outer thing's done, 3 red beams, just got to avoid them, and then we're going to have a little purple ring in the center, dash out diagonally to avoid it. Second phase, dash out to your corners, and boom, avoid the red, dash back in, and the third bit is the checkered pattern. Boom, 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 boom. Nice and easy. And now we're just back at a repeat of second phase. So this is almost done. We're about to get in the third phase. Also, this isn't a group I personally run with. This is all pugs. So don't be discouraged that you think you need a group as well, or you need a bonus. A lot of this stuff I run without bonuses. My entire account is an orbless based run. I don't spend any orbs on any character or accessory summons. What you're seeing is if someone suffered the worst case scenario of never pulling a character off a banner. This is very simple to get through, okay? So third phase, we have the far corners lighting up, and we're going to have a red beam push up with a push back. This is simple. So if you're standing in the clear, you'll be pushed back into the red. If you're standing in the red, you'll be pushed back into the clear. But before those red beams go off, as you'll see, you have just enough time to dash back into a clear area. So pushed into the red, dash into the clear, and they go off. You're fine. That first bit is nice and easy. Second bit here. All you're going to do is dodge out to the pluses, dodge back in, and avoid the push. I don't know if it's noticeable there. I keep pausing. This was actually a struggle. The host had a really bad connection, especially when we got down to this third phase. It started chugging. It was really difficult, but this is probably, like, I've forgotten to record any other good runs, so this is just like what I remember to record. Anyway, we'll dash back in. Now you can see here we've got lighting on the ground straight above us and to the right. What's going to happen here is we're going to need to avoid the center by dashing out, and then we're going to have to dash back in because 1/4 of the arena is going to be clear and the rest is going to be purple. What I can see on my screen on the outer edge is straight above me there is a damaging area. So I do not want, if I need to dash out to the edge, which I do right now, I don't want to go in that direction. I want to go straight out to the left. But I need to remember when I head back in, that top right one in the center, that's a trap and I need to avoid it. Because we're going to dash out for this purple and dash back in, and you can see that a chunk of the arena is clear. Now, if that was bottom, top, right, and not just conveniently the left side, you need to remember where that square is in the center, because you already know where you dashed out on the outside is safe. Now you're dashing back in to avoid this attack. You need to remember which square that was in the center. In this case, we're clear. We can keep going about our day. And it's a refresh. So, red beam, we've got enough time to dash out of it, even though we're in the red. Next point, we can see our 2 areas at the top right here that I'm going to need to avoid. So I'm just going to move down slightly. Dash back in, push out. No problems. Third phase, there we are, bottom right, so I'll dash up. I knew it was clear, and as long as I stay from that little bottom left area, I'm fine. And it's just a repeat in the clear. Conveniently, I got pushed into the clear for that one. I can see top left is not somewhere I want to go, but over at the right's clear, so we're fine. And bottom left square is the trap in the center, and we're in the clear. Alright. So, hopefully this helps. Hopefully this helps you guys get through this, but it also raises some awareness on just how this raid goes down. Because the more awareness people get about certain traps and certain phases, the more we avoid them. And the more people can start running Senkaisen, so we can really just start blasting these raids. That first move of that first raid, the first phase, that one square in the center, it is so important that you avoid that. Having power, we've got Orohimes everywhere that are just healing through that, but the other attributes aren't going to be the same, so it's very important to avoid that, and you'll have a smooth run after that, no worries. I hope this has helped. I think this might be my first actual how-to video for Bleach. The other one was a joke that I did for the Chronicle quests. If you do like this, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. And, I mean, if I see the support, I'll definitely do another how-to video in the future. All for it. But hopefully, at the end of the day, even if you don't do all that, I hope I've just helped you. So, all the best with your epic raids. And I will see you guys around. Peace.